Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, nice to meet you again. Let me introduce myself first. My name is AINUN SUFIAH from 4C, Department of English Education, Faculty of Educational Sciences, Syarif Hidayatullah, State Islamic University, Jakarta. At this time, I will make an article compilation review from 10 articles that I have read and reviewed in this semester. I made this video to fulfill a task of extensive reading, and this is the last review from extensive reading class. All this article does not have the same connection between each other. Between one and the other, only the same about education. The object of this research is different from each other, even though the respondents are students and teachers. So, let's begin with the first article. The first article has the title Social Dynamics in the Classroom, Teachers' Report and Conflict and the Peer Ecology. Authors of this article are Marloes, M.H.G.Hendrick, M.Tim, Mainhard, Henrike, J.Boor-Klip, Antonius, H.M.Cillessen, Mieke, Brekelmans. The purpose of this article is how teacher-student interaction and relationship are associated with the position of specific students within the classroom group. The focus of this article is about peer ecology at the classroom level. The author's findings support the notion that the teacher functions as a model or social reference for students regarding how to interact and form relationships with others. Next, the second article has titled Internationalization of Higher Education in Uzbekistan. Author is Ozodjon, Sharipjonovich, Uralov. This article discusses about development of higher education in Uzbekistan since 2017 until now. The internationalization process of higher education, which has become a peculiar strategy of the century, is one of the important priorities for the sustainable development of Uzbekistan. The internationalization of higher education in Uzbekistan requires analyzing the internationalization of higher education in exactly foreign higher education institutions and related higher education institutions in Uzbekistan. Okay, next, third article. The title of the third article is Academic Measures of Social Studies Teachers and Student Achievement in the United States. Writer of this article is Cody Savage. The purpose of this study was to estimate the relationship between the academic measures of social studies teachers and student achievement on three disciplinary assessments. The conclusion of the research that study provided evidence of the potential importance of subject or discipline-specific preparation for teachers and the potential negative impact of misaligned preparation in terms of standardized student achievement in three social disciplines. Okay, next fourth article. The title is Teaching Diversity in Citizenship Education, Context-Related Teacher Understanding and Practice. Writer of this article, written by ISL Censor, Sabin Severians, Mieke. The purpose of this article to find teachers general CE is citizenship education, understanding and practice. Teachers' perception of their students' characteristics, capabilities, and needs in the area of citizenship and diversity, and what kind of diversity-related activities are offered. The conclusion of this article is secondary education teachers contact village understandings and practice regarding teaching diversity as part of citizenship education where it's mine. Next article. The discursive positioning of graduating teachers in accreditation of teacher education programs. Author of this article are Terry Burke, Mary Ryan, Margaret Lloyd. Purpose of this article is a quality graduate professional as the document claims, ready to enter the educational domain in a new, postmodern, principled, or democratic professionalism. Conclusion of this article is the accreditation of initial teacher education programs in Australia. Standards and procedures AITCL SL 2011 policy document appears as a necessary truth, a cohesive and complete version of what ITE programs need to do to be accredited in order to produce quality graduating professionals. Next, the title of this article is Tensions in Equity and Reform-Oriented Learning in Teachers' Collaborative Conversation. Author of this article is Nicole Alboy. This article focuses on teachers in mathematics department at Union High School. Extend understanding of teachers' learning communities through close examination of teacher interaction, asking how do teachers' collaborative conversation afford and constrain teacher opportunities to learn. Finding that framing collaboration as sharing interferes with teachers' opportunities to learn suggests that making other frames salient might support teachers to engage in the unending work of negotiating meanings that are inclusive of all students in mathematically rich ways. Okay, next. The title of the second article is How Memories of School Inform Pre-Service Teachers' Period and Discharge Self as Teacher, written by Kylie Miller, Rena Suzette. The topic of school memories lesson, a domestic conversation, and is a growing global conversation. Studies provide evidence that educational memories continue to inform thoughts and behaviors after many years at an international level. This study widens the research base to include the memories of pre-service teachers. Teachers educators should consider the importance and relevance of purposefully activating the school memories of their students in an effort to negotiate the preconceived ideas acquired from their apprenticeship of observation with sound pedagogical practice. Okay, next. This article, the title is Difference in Classroom Removals and Use of Praise and Rewards in American, Chinese, and Japanese Schools. Our writer of this article are George G. Beer, Gandan Chan, Lindsay Asmans, Junyan Yang, Si Han Wang, Kunio Xiumi. General problem in this article about students' perception of teacher-student relationship. frequency of conduct problems and their teacher use of classroom removals, and middle school attendance in China, Japan, and the United States. Result of this research is provide insight into differences between China, Japan, and American school in teachers' classroom management strategies, as well as in teacher-student relationship and conduct problems. Okay, next. The title of my article is What Are Our Students Doing? Workload, Some Education, and Some Management in PBL Instruction. A case study in sciences education. Author of this article is I forget the pronunciation. I think Yos. Okay, wait. It is the author.
Jose Reyes Ruiz Gallardo, Jose L. Gonzalez Geraldo, Santiago Castano.
Jose Reyes Ruiz Gallardo, Jose L. Gonzalez Geraldo, Santiago Castano. Okay. General problem in this article is PBL, problem-based learning, is the most innovative instructional method in education today. The main goal of the course was to show different ways of teaching science in primary education. Conclusion of this article is, student sum allocation is a valuable strategy to provide the lecturer with significant information. From a global point of view, it can indicate if the course or any specific activity is overloading or underloading our students. Okay, next, the last article have title Different Location or Different Maps, Investigating Charter School Teacher Professional Identities, written by Jenny M. Weiner, A. Christoris. This article explores how novice charter school teacher professional identities were shaped by their histories, view of teachers and teaching preparation and teaching experience. We find that much of their the author find that much of their early identity was articulated in terms of what they wished not to be. Similar to work that emphasized the importance of the workplace in shaping and reshaping teacher professional identities, our participants' view of teaching were reinforced by early negative experience in TPS. TPS is traditional public schools. Yes. So, this is a review of 10 articles that I have read. That's all from me. Sorry if there are mistakes. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.